Okay, we're up to episode 10. Hi, I'm Claire from Juice Digital, where we make marketing work for you, not just the algorithm. This is 5-minute social media lessons, and today we're going to talk about what good content actually is and why content sometimes doesn't perform. Because just make better content. Advice sounds helpful, but doesn't mean a lot. So let's actually break it down. Part 1, good content is not actually about production value. The first thing that you need to probably get out of your head is that good content means expensive, polished, or super produced. Some of the highest performing content on Instagram and TikTok right now is filmed on a phone in natural light. It's not edited beyond a trim. But what those videos probably have is clarity, relevance, and a reason for the viewer to keep watching. A beautifully designed graphic post with no clear messaging will underperform a simple direct video every time. Production value is not the shortcut that most people think it is. It can support good content, but it absolutely can't rescue bad content. Part 2, the 4 things that good content actually has. Here's a much more useful framework. Good content is clear, relevant, trustworthy, and it gives the viewer something. Feeling, an insight, a laugh, a reaction, a reason to act. With clarity, does someone actually understand this post within 2 seconds? If your message requires too much to decode, people won't bother. They'll scroll. With relevance, is this actually for the person you're trying to reach? A lot of content fails not because it's bad, but because it's aimed at the wrong person or addresses something that the audience doesn't actually care about. You just have to know who you're talking to. With trust, does this content make the viewer feel like you know what you're doing? Of course, this builds over time, but individual posts contribute to it. Consistency of voice, quality, and perspective builds trust a lot faster than anything else. Value, and this doesn't have to mean that it's educational. Value can be entertainment, a sense of humor, a connection, inspo, or just the aesthetic of it. It just has to give your viewer something that your viewer wants. Here is a photo of my product. It doesn't really give your viewer anything, but here's how this product changed a customer's morning routine for the better, gives them something to connect with or that they might find useful. Part 3, why your content might not be performing yet. Let's get really honest about why some content underperforms. It can be that the audience doesn't know it's for them. If your content is too generic, it reaches nobody in particular, which means nobody in particular is going to engage with it. The more specific you can be about who you're talking to and what problem you're solving, the better your content will perform. Your hook might not be working, whether it's the first line of your caption or the first second in your video. If you don't give people a reason to stop, they simply won't. We'll go deeper on hooks in another episode, but for now, it's really important to know your opening line is doing more work than any other part of your content. Maybe you're talking about yourself instead of your audience. This is probably the most common mistake. We're excited to announce, we've just launched. None of that is about the person reading it, so flip it a little. What does this mean for them and why should they care? Lastly, it could just be that you haven't given it enough time. Content builds over time, and the accounts that might look like they've been an overnight success have been at it for 1 to 3 years. 1 month of posting is really not enough data to know whether your strategy is working. Part 4, what to do with this. Take one piece of content that you've recently posted and that didn't perform in the way that you've hoped and run it through the framework. Was it clear? Was it relevant to a specific audience? Did it give your viewer something and was there a really great hook? Usually one of those 4 things is the answer. And actually that's good news because that means there's something specific to fix, not just a vague do better. This has been 5-minute social media lessons. I'm Claire from Juice Digital.